move to do it. "Sweet Bippy McGee," she groaned as every ice-cold muscle in her body screamed in protest. The temperature was about as chilly as she'd expected it to be in Alaska, mid-November, but knowing something and experiencing it were two very different things, and 5 below zero felt like being encased in ice. If only she could bottle that sensation for those awful nighttime hot flashes she'd been having the past couple weeks. Despite her stiffness, she gathered her supplies and packed them up with relative speed, suddenly ravenous. The trek back to base camp was actually a relief. She'd been lying on her stomach for 2 hours straight, and she felt instantly better as blood rushed back to her extremities. By the time she reached base camp, she almost felt normal again. With a little food and a hot drink, she'd be ready to get out there for another round. But for how much longer? She shoved the maudlin thought away and pushed the door open. "Hey guys, I'm back," she called, stomping her feet in front of the threshold before stepping inside. She probably didn't have to announce herself, but 2 of the young scientists had hit it off, and for the past few weeks now, Anna had suspected that they might be sharing more than just body heat when they went out on their overnight excursions. The last thing she wanted to do was make them uncomfortable by walking in on an intimate moment. "Just in time. Reese was about to force these last 3 pancakes down," Bryn said with a chuckle as she stepped into the common room, skillet in hand.
"Save me from myself,"
Reese groaned, following behind as he rubbed his slightly distended belly.
"I ate 6 already. If I'm not careful, the bears are going to confuse me for a walrus by the time we leave here."
Anna grinned and then bit down on one thick glove to yank it off with her teeth before taking off the other and kicking off her boots. "I live to serve. Let me at 'em."
"Steve just put on the percolator, so you'll have a fresh cuppa shortly,"
Reese said as he made his way toward their shared sleeping quarters.
"I've got to get geared up and then head out to take some readings. See you guys at lunchtime."
Bryn shot him a big smile, her gaze lingering on him as he retreated. "I'm gone in 2 weeks," Anna said with a wink. "Ivan won't be back until after the holidays, and Steve leaves Sunday. Just going to be the 2 of you alone up here for a while, if you haven't made a move yet." Bryn let out a low laugh, her cheeks going pink as she gestured for Anna to follow her into the kitchen. "I was sort of waiting for him to make the first move, but so far he hasn't," the younger woman whispered, craning her neck around Anna to make sure Reese was still out of earshot. "Waiting doesn't get you a darn thing unless you work in a restaurant," Anna shot back with a snort, pausing to sniff the air appreciatively. "Those pancakes smell like heaven, but I digress. This isn't the 1920s, Bryn. If you like him, tell him." Anna pulled her plate and utensil set down from the cupboard and laid it on the table as Bryn set a jug of maple syrup beside them. "Easy for you to say," Bryn hissed. "You're not the one who has to be stuck alone with him for weeks in a 500-square-foot living space if he rejects me." She forked up the remaining pancakes from the pan and stacked them onto Anna's plate as Anna poured herself a steaming cup of joe. She took a long pull, burning her mouth and not caring, before she responded. "That's a cop-out. It would be awkward for like 2 days, and you'd be fine. You're both so smart and so evolved, only good can come of it. You're only young once. You'll never be here in this time of your life with this person again. Are you going to go back home and kick yourself for not taking a shot at it? Just think about it. That's all I'm saying," Anna added, holding up both hands in surrender. "That's the first and only time I'm going to mention it. I swear on your pancakes." A grin tugged at Bryn's lips as she set the skillet back on the stove. "I'll think about it," she agreed and then gestured to Anna's plate. "Now, how are they? I was thinking next time I'll cook them in a little bacon fat to get those edges a little crispier." Anna had just finished slathering them with butter and drizzling them with syrup, so she nodded and shoveled a forkload into her mouth with a purr of sheer joy. "Magical, don't you?"